Just very close to expiring on Matumba Man, so needs to be aware of that timing here. Underlord again initiated on Ice Blast will finish him off. There's the Aegis utilized. In the grave for 45, no buyback as Paparazzi jumps in, tries to go in onto Kuro, gets the stun, but Force Staff keeps the AA alive, and it'll end up being a death for the Chaos Knight. Another hero down, no buyback in 30 seconds of a 5v3. Here, this will be a final hold from Vici. They need this damage as the epicenter comes in, but Liquid are just surviving through it. Batu is too big, the BKB, and the GG. 21 minutes. Scary this is. They're going to trade tier 2 for tier 1. Up top, Complexity's tier 1 still has 700 HP. They go straight for the high ground. KP maybe in some trouble here. Dream Coil on 2. The silence. Ice Blast only hits the tide. The follow-up isn't quite there, but still the tier 3 has gone down. This Lycan pushes so damn fast. That's all they needed to unlock shrines at 22 minutes. Now in the backline, Z-Free channels the Epi, gets the purification, and down goes Faith. KP silence. Not even going to be able to ravage here. He doesn't have enough mana. Even if he could, that Lycan mana drain hurts. The Guardian Angel comes. There's no way to dispel it. SCCC in a lot of trouble. Buyback now from KP. He needs this ravage. BKB from Mugi. Maybe they can turn this around. Z-Freaking Moo will fall. Limp trying to make the Exodus. Silence coming out on both sides. He will get Yule's sceptered, and it will be hard for him to survive this one. So Complexity commit deep. It does cost them, however, they force out a buyback and get that tier 3 tower. Maybe now even losing 4 as Kyle gets caught by that homing missile. He will get finished off.
Missed everything. The only thing he hit was the Yules. He missed the dust, he missed the burn.
Complexity is smoked up. They're going to bump into Mugi. He'll use the BKB, but the Dream Coil tether gets snapped straight away. Great stun on 2 from the Nyx as he clips the Lycan.
Kaka's back, baby.
Buyback from Z-Freak. This could be a good fight for Complexity as they use the GA. Oracle survives through it. SCCC is alive for now. He has that fresh Eon Disc as the Ravage flies. Moo trying to stay alive, and now it's Complexity running out of resources. The counter initiation was there. Aegis from the Lycan will be utilized, and now his teammates are starting to drop. Sand King has no choice but to retreat, and Chessie without BKB or Shapeshift running out of options. Can't make it to the tree line, and it is Newbee all day.
And force at least that they have to go right through your tier 4s, and that time he doesn't miss the stun off.
Oh, Limp. That's another gem down.
Tier 4s, tier 4s.
They're doing it.
They don't want tier 2s.
Oh no, Complexity, they're smoked up out of the base.
Look at Faith. He smokes himself in the back too because he knows as long as he survives, he's going to have the ulti there. What's their initiation?
Okay, here's Faith. He is going to break the smoke as they come up to the high ground. There is a glyph for the Radiant. Faith will have the false promise. He gets it off. KP has the Ravage and it flies. Complexity in big trouble. 2 down without buyback. This could be the end of the game as Chessie into shapeshift form tries to make it back to the well. He gets caught by Yules. The follow-up stuff. No buybacks. Epicenter. The Tickler, if you will, not going to do a hell of a lot as the tier 4s fall. And now this throne is exposed and Complexity moments away from a loss. Flies, just checking out the Roche pit. Ice Blast flies in and Pain get confirmation that Na'Vi are not in the pit. Meanwhile, King RD blink forward, stun onto 2. Tavo, BKB Black Hole follow-up. And now the stun from Monkey King. Perfectly done by HFN. Now the Wukong's command, and they'll find 3. Genji does deny, but he actually stopped the Rubik from getting that counterplay.
Oh, I mean, there was no TB there anyway, honestly, so I don't think the damage to follow through much with a Black Hole, but there was certainly no chance as long as you're making that play.
It's just showing the coordination of Pain Gaming. They know they need to support this Enigma. Still, it is a 5v4. Exorcism is on. Wee has the cheese from last time, so he will have a reset. BKB from Crystallize has already been popped. A little bit of duration left. It's a nice stomp. Dendi getting stunned up, though, and getting so low. This could be a dieback for the Lina, and it is. King RD gets picked off, but he buys back to boot. Crystallize without a BKB could be in some trouble. Do they have the stuns to stop the Sunder? General. They will bring down Duster, but Crystallize in a lot of trouble. He sunders Wee, and he's going to go down. It looks like the Death Prophet will not survive. This is Navi's fight.
Oh my god, how did they win that? That's Sunder.
4 on the side of Pain, and I think now Roche does go the way of the Dire. Metamorphosis still has some duration left. HFN may be looking for an Aegis steal, but needs to be very careful. King RD with an Epicenter. They don't want the Aegis steal. They want the fight, but I think they're lacking on damage. They're going to lose HFN, and King RD, he's about to die back as well. They dust him, and it's a full 5-man wide. Pain.
Oh my god,
throwing away the lead that they had. No, HFN.
Crystallize was, that silence comes out, and then the Manta's there. Sunder.
But now, back in the main game, Tavo getting initiated on Na'Vi. They want to push this advantage. They know if they can wipe him here, it could be bad. The Black Hole on 2. Ice Blast to follow up. Pain might be able to mount this defense. The Earth Splitter comes in. The Sunder does bring Tavo low, and Crystallize still alive. He has the Refresher Pressure Shard sitting in the bag. Buyback now from Tavo. Pain desperately trying to hang on. They'll use the Glyph, and now Crystallize on the run.
Shard.
He's got the BKB. He's got the... Oh, the Sunder! He's back up! Crystallize is destroying Pain right now. The BKB is ready. He gets force stabbed to the low ground. He kills Duster, kills King RD. And now Pain are trying to pursue. They want to punish this as HFN Primal springs forward. Does find the stun on TB, but instead they focus onto Lil, who is just trying to make the escape. It will not happen as Spirit Siphon slows him down, and Tavo...
Not just instantly cancel. He understood Crystallize was going to be okay. You know, he was still very far outside of the base. There was no follow-up damage.
Yeah, and plus the Omni was also outside of it, so some additional heals. The GA was used there, so that is one of the good things going Pain's way, but it seems they're going to lose this entire lane. There's the stolen Black Hole, connects on 2. Monkey King in big trouble as the Elder Titan Stomp follows up. Laguna Blade onto Wii. He pops the BKB, but Earth Splitter brings him down. 2 dead without buyback, and this could be game. Make it 3. Na'Vi have all of a sudden exploded. This LeBron stolen Black Hole has shifted the tides, and now Mega Creeps are a reality for Pain Gaming. Monkey King just now gets his buyback.
Oh, there's a refresher for Tavo. Maybe this will be enough.
They'll try to make this final hold. Tavo needs the black hole of his life, and there it is. It connects on 4, but where's the damage? Duster doesn't have an ultimate, and there's no Wukong's command for the follow-up. Tavo dies. He does everything he can, but the support just isn't there, and this looks like it could be the end of Pain Gaming's run.
And the Siege Creep gets the job done, and now Resolution will back up with the rest of OG. They'll try to glimpse him, but S4 baited it out with the Repel. Now they saw the Air Splitter coming in. This will be on to 2, but they leap away in time, so it's only Ninja Boogie. He even gets off the Static Storm, but still, the Ensnare comes down. It's too little too late. The hook shot, it's on to 2. Mineski, can they turn this around? They get off the Dragon Tail. That'll be on the Bushi. He's getting low. He's got the Sanities. Meanwhile, Moon doing so much damage with the Starstorm. They're about to find both supports. They will fall. Resolution might be next as well. The Armlet's still going. The Sanities, he gets away in time. The Earth's still taking him down. It's going to be close. The toggle, is it there? It is not. He will get dropped down. And S4 tried to TP, but he will not be successful. Mineski, it looks so bad at the beginning of the engagement, but they are able to turn it around. BKB is going to be a man fight, though. The Astral comes in. Now the Force comes out. Mushi's alive. The hook shot from Jabs, but they've already lost Mushi, who's across the way. They will still find that Witch Doctor getting blown up by Muhun, who pops his own BKB. He's already used the Starstorm, still trying to fight. The Static Storm is there. It's on to 2, and now Mushi comes back, and they've got the Hex. S4 is in trouble. The Eul Scepter will come through, and it'll keep him alive for a moment, but the arrow will hit, and that will bring S4 down for 68 seconds. They've got the Breathe Fire. Jabs might fall. That's the gem on the deck if they can find it. They've got the Ensnare. They can't get there in time, and Moon just able to get away with the leap. Ice is rotated in. The Hex is back up in 3 seconds. No Tail gets off the Ensnare. Now Mushi coming in looking for the Orchid. The Mirror Image comes out. The Manta Style is there, and they will find this Ensnare. They've got the stop. They've got the kill. Mushi dead. Moon coming back in looking for the DK. He finds it for the Song of the Siren. No Tail wants this kill onto this Piranha, and he will find it. It's a double kill for Jerax. Now Ninja Boogie getting chased down. This is a battle and a half. Both teams going toe-to-toe. The Orchid on Jerax doing some work, but not enough to stop him from killing Ninja Boogie. Jerax getting low, but one last auto attack will not be there. And now the Naga trying to chase down the Nature's Prophet, who tries to TP away, but the Ensnare is there in time. They'll lose all 5. No Tail gets a double kill. Jerax is still alive. The Trance not able to bring them down, and OG win the fight. Okay, high ground, but not enough to deal with the DK. They'll use the Astral, the hook shot from Jabs. He's going to try to find a target. It's just Fly. The cock pushback is there. They've got the Repel and the DK. He's actually taking a lot of damage. Moon has to pop the BKB. The Song of the Siren will go. They've got the Ensnare to move, and No Tail is running in. He's got decent auto attack damage, but No Tail can't stand and fight. And they might push them back for now. No Tail getting a little bit low. Resolution will find Jabs in the back line. Now they're going to continue on. You're looking for Ice. Good Static Storm with the Kinetic Field coming out. S4 is able to walk out. The Eul Scepter's there. They might be able to get No Tail, but that's just the Aegis. They buy back onto Jabs. They're still trying to fight, chasing after S4. Mushi coming back to try to deal with No Tail, who's hexed up. He's got the Repel coming out. It's a great stop with a Breathe Fire from Resolution, taking everybody down low, but they won't get the kills yet. Now they find Ice. Moon's already dropped down. Sandy's from Mushi trying to do what he can. The Naga is dead, but there's already 3 down from Mineski. It's going to be 4, and OG are about to take a second set of racks, and perhaps the game racks. And TNC are coming in smoked up, though. They've got the call down, they've got the flat cannon, they've got Tim's with the Magnetize up in 12, but not quite yet. The Infest comes into the Hellbear. He's going to infest out. Roche is low. The Bash comes in. Now they've got the Epicenter. No one will grab the Aegis, and this is trouble for TNC, but Ramses trying to run and looking for Cuckoo. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Roger will buy back. Ramses gets ensnared. The Impale coming in the Static Storm. No one, though. The Spirit Siphon, the Exorcism coming back in at the perfect time, and now they've got the Pro Strike. They found Armel, and Raven might be next. The Ghost Ship comes in. Roger with that buyback. They've got the Silence. He's able to Timber Chain away. Ramses is looking for more. He's got the Armlet Toggle. The Chakram will come out. The Timber Chain, the Torrent misses, but Raven in trouble. as Pasha gets off the burrow strike, the Crypt Swarm, it's 4 dead. No one looking for more. They might find all 5. Pasha's out of mana, but I don't think they really need it. The X-Marks is going to bring him back in. The Torrent is there, and it's going to be a double kill for no one. What it's called.
It's good to know what it's called.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
Armel X-Mark's about to be torrented. His BKB is up. He will use it. The Epicenter comes out in time, but not before Armel is able to get the BKB off. So he'll try to fight with Call Down. No one will get the Aeon Disc pop. There's the Silence. Good stun onto 3. The Magnetize, the Impale. That's the Aegis gone. The Burrow Strike there. They've lost no one. This is so far a good fight, and now they're going to find Pasha, who's dead for 73 as well. Ramses is going to work on the buildings. He knows he just needs to get this racks, and at the very least, that'll give them some more to work with. He will back himself up. They have the Boulder Smash coming in. Raven is there. He's got a triple kill. He's about to get an Ultra. They won't give it to him. Instead, they will give it to Sam H. And Mega's bottom might be the significant portion.
Yes, they might want to just forfeit this fight and go back down to bottom lane to defend that so they can try to play again when Gyro has his BKB up. If they die here, this could be game.
Sam H. Armel's trying to do some work here. The rolling boulder in from Tim's. There's 2 dead. Sam H. with no buyback. The Ghost Ship coming through as well. Actually misses. The Gems on the deck. Virtus.Pro should back up together as a team and stay safe, and I think they'll do just that for now. Ramsey's actually going back in with no one. No one will heal up momentarily as the Ghosts come back to him. Yeah. Armel, the Burrow Strike coming through. They found Raven. This could be a big kill, the Nullifier, but he's able to get the Timber Chain away. The Call Down. They've got the statics from the X-Mark back, and Raven is dead. No buyback. He's down for 42. It's not that long of a time, but when you're losing your base, feels like ages. They have lost Megas at this point, and now they're going to find Cuckoo yet again. Virtus.Pro, they've taken 3. Armel, I don't care if you've got the Gyrocopter Rapier. I don't think it's going to be enough. He gets nullified. He's getting run at by Ramses. It's a double kill, and it's all about to be 5 dead, and TNC will GG. They've lost 2 in a row, and Virtus.Pro, they're going to blink in. There's the Avalanche. They're going to try to find Ace, and they will get the kill. The combo's enough with a Shuriken Toss, and Puppy might be next. Pycat getting low, though. He's got stick charges. The Sprout is there, though, and Fada wants to finish him off. They've also got the Stomp, and Zai's in trouble. The Earth Splitter coming out. They're going to turn this around with the Burrow Strike. The Chant Frost is going to bounce through. Is it going to be enough? CCNC is still alive. Mid one getting low, but 3-3 cannot bring him down the Sandstorm. The Avalanche from the trees. It's a double kill for mid one. It's 4 for 3, and as good as that looked for OpTic, man, Secret were ready for it. They came back in. The Earth Splitter was beautiful, but it's not done yet. Fada, one auto attack away. Can CCNC get there? It's going to be close to trees. It won't be enough, but they will turn and they will find CCNC. It is a bloodbath, and Secret find all 5 kills on OpTic. CNC doing as much damage as he can. Puppy in trouble, but he has the Aeon Disc. He's still alive. The Burrow Strike coming in, but they won't really find anything with it. 3-3 needs to back up. The Lotus Orb is still available. They've used one on the Tiny. They have another tree grab coming in. Plasma Field is there. No Nature's Prophet TP, not yet anyway. The Tier 4 getting low. CCNC popping the BKB. They want the Tier 4 towers, but that's not going to be enough to win this game. They're looking for Puppy. They should find him here with a toss combo, but CCNC getting low. He'll fall. Dead for 125. It's all up to Pycat and the Chain Frost. Puppy getting low. He will fall. The Yaxor doing the work. Puppy buys back. The Ancient going down, but it's not enough. Ace gets a double kill. The Sand King buying back, but they will lose the Lich as well. Now TPing in. Zai back in the fray. 3-3 needs to run. They're all pushing forward for Secret. They're looking for more. They might find the Sand King again. Another Forest. Have the Burrow Strike out there, barely hanging on. Fada TPs and he BKBs. Zai is getting low. The Hex is there. They've got the Bloodthorn. They've got that kill. It's 96 seconds without the Tiny, 79 without the Bounty Hunter. I'm not sure how they can do this, but Secret.
More levels could have been a completely different fight.
They're going to go for Mind Control. S4's got Firefly, Blink Dagger, Blink Lasso, dragging back in. They already did the weave as well. GH, Burrow Strike, trying to create some space. Kuro, the silence. Resolution at the right time. Here comes Jirax, a 1-2 kick. Way too easy. In GH in the trees, you can try and hide, but you really can't not get burned. OG, they're just barreling through Liquid. How do they stem this? Bleeding when OG want to keep running. The kicks fly forward. Miracle actually got hit by that. And the Yule Scepter. They've got so much damage available. They're diving underneath Tier 4 towers. Resolution gets a triple kill. And they go all the way in the Tier 4 while the Tier 1 is up on top. And that's what Mind Control will get the movement speed, but Jirax body blocks. He blinks forward, turns on the Magnetize. Now the kick will come because S4 is in range. And Mind Control, they are going to put in all the damage. The Necro books are here too. He tries to turn. GH is coming late. Is there going to be enough damage from this? Fly still perfectly positioned in the backlines. So the chase begins from OG. We've seen this once before, and we're going to see it again right now. GH, a Burrow Strike down, will not save him. Resolution will get the kill. Now it's Montubaban, next primary target for OG. Support is there with Jirax, and there you go. Resolution, double kill, and they actually blink further enough, far enough forward. The Kuro, the man that kind of started this avalanche, dies at the very end of it. You do have Jirax giving a nudge to the bottom, and OG are nearby.
But Liquid under the cover of smoke. Who's going to be the closest one to it? The smoke breaks. Instant blink on the fly. Lasso from S4. He gets hit by the Kuro Rock. They are just locking down this Outrider. But with the Yule Scepter, Omni-Slice is almost completely wasted. But Miracle, he has a double damage rune in this fight. The Rock will finally drop again from the Death of Warlock. These stuns just chaining out. And OG have no real answer. Even the Shallow Grave from Fly. It'll buy some time for resolution, but not enough. Down he goes. 3 heroes without buyback for OG. Yeah, but they don't really need it unless something like this happens. 33's in pretty deep. He's almost down, 4 staffed out, still alive on 420 HP. Didn't actually realize he's got 2.5k, but with the stomp into the splitter, this is gonna hurt. It's back-breaking, and GG, well played. OpTic is calling it. You don't actually have it out from complexity yet, but there it is. GG, good luck further. To do that, but the orb lets him know. Roshan's at 50%. The Necro Books and Centaur are the ones tanking up and out right now for Roshan.
Armor is not going to be there in time. Doesn't have Blink, doesn't have Force. He'll be there in a second, though. Maybe.
General, he's in the trees. There goes the Bramble Mace. The instant roar on the puck. He never got the Dream Call off. The perfect control. General hit it right in the noggin. Same thing for Tusker. Getting stunned up. He'll go into the snowball and inside the pit. Crystallize actually snatches the Aegis C Mortal in that after Armel jumped in. He got the last hit onto Roshan, but they're on the run. They're terrorized. They're forced away. They breathe fire plus the axes. It's enough range magical damage. Raven can potentially fight underneath the shrine. He's got at least an escape mechanism through the Sunder.
Half up time. This is a pretty decent time for him to commit it.
LeBron's trying to get closer. I don't know if he can wrap around the back here. Shards.
It's going to be General that goes in.
out. Roshan's down to 4.2k. There's your jump in. The Dream Call onto Crystallize in general, but the call down is fantastic. And not to mention the fear. It was huge. They're all running away, TNC, when they wanted to engage. Isolating Tims on the wrong side of the river. This is exactly what we said TNC didn't want to have happen. But they may still come in to fight. Raven is there. Buyback is out from Tusker. They're going to get into the engagement. BKB of OD. They found LeBron stuck in the tree line. Stun onto Terrorblade. He wants to keep fighting. 4-star forward. Trying to break free. Able to do so. The BKB starting to wear off, but the Raw out from the Beastmaster. Looking to get that die back onto Tims. It won't happen. Roshan still alive, 4.2k. Denny's got a little bit more of this Dragon Form left. The Sharp Block is great, but the Bramble Maze really causes a clusterfuck in front of Roshan. They want to have another crack. The orb from Sam H. They won't go forward. In fact, he'll have a homing missile on his tail in just a second. Roshan still licking his wounds as TNC re-entered the pit. 37 seconds until you have that Metamorphosis back off cooldown. And Na'Vi, do you feel like you can stop this Dragon Form? Still up for only a couple more seconds. The Bramble Maze is down again, Sam H. He was able to get the Dream Call off, but it only affects over on Lil. The call down is great as they all just sip their TNC in front of Roshan. He's at 900 HP. They're running in, but then again, General dies in front of the pit. Buyback? Yeah, you bet. He's coming back into this engagement. Lil is on the run, hiding inside the Shadow Realm, but he can't get out this one. The stuns are too much. Actually, the rest of the team, they've turned back over to Roshan. They can't move too far away from the pit. This is still the crutch of this situation. Roshan at 950 HP, even stunning the Terrorblade. General, the Bramble Mage is back inside again. He's looking for the Raw. The Axe is flying in. Denny's inside the pit. Roshan killed by the Radiant. Snatched out by Raven. He got the Aegis Immortal's Cuckoo's position for the Death One. It's forcing Denny to run away. The orb damage is way too much. They're chasing down Crystallize. Armel with 40 points of stolen intelligence. He wants to kill him. Crystallize. The shards don't block him. So Crystallize will get some distance. But Raven, he's still got half of this duration of Metamorphosis with the double catapults. The mid-Rax was practically already dead. It went on that long. The creep wave of TNC was just too strong. But up on the north, Na'Vi looking for a rebuttal, pushing in the top lane with General, trying to force him retreat, but it ain't stopping TNC. They're all down the bottom. The fortification is slowing down TNC. Denny wants to fight. It's a fresh Dragon Form, but there are so many Ravens on the field. The Lincoln Sphere, it actually got broken, but no stun from Dendy. He stands the ground, but where are the friends? He has no friends. Down for 80 seconds. TNC, they're going to claim the second lane of Rax. General is still trying to walk back to be involved in this engagement. His Roar is back off cooldown. He can lend this to the party as he blinks away from the engagement of TNC. If they had him, they'd be very happy. But Crystallize's Flat Cannon is giving them pause for thought. 7 seconds till his BKB's back off cooldown. OD still trying to engage. Keep this intel up. He's at 32 points of it. Raven doesn't have Metamorphosis, but he has Aegis and Sunder, so he'll swap with the copy of the Rubik. of all things, to give him his life back. Ready to fight once more, attacking the tier 4 towers. The Dream Coil is perfect. General and Crystallize locked in. The Terrorize forcing TNC once again to run away. The Death Ward, Crystallize happy to tank it because he's stealing the life back with a Satanic, but now that's burnt out too. Raven has to move back as well, down to 800 HP. Maybe he doesn't actually. He's got Natus Immortal. He can just keep fighting. The flag cannon's too far away. It's just trying to kill off the creep wave for the moment. And there's a jump back in from Sandmage, but it's LeBron who's in trouble. OD has caught him. This could be it for Na'Vi. Too many dead. Not enough left to fight or hold the flag for Na'Vi. The tier 4 tower, the final remaining one, taken by TNC. They will go for the Radiant Ancient. Crystallize just comes back in again. He has the Satanic. The flag cannon damage is good. And now Lil doing some serious work, trying to get close to do some damage, and he got it. He actually got a 3-man stun with the Cursed Crowd, but even with that, it's not enough. Then he will BKB, but the flipping on Crystallize. Tim's is so low. Crystallize needs to do some damage, but he can't do it. He cannot actually regen, so a buyback, that'll work with the call down, hitting practically everything at TNC. Puck getting caught inside the Bramble Maze. He gets pushed away, defensively imprisoned. Dark Willow wants the kill. She needs to escape, but can't do it. Stunned for too long by Sandmage's Dream Coil. They go even deeper. You get one kill in return, but at one cost for Na'Vi. They've lost practically everything. Deadly, you may as well buy back. It says you got it, but you've lost your throne. It's GG, well played. TNC have done it. They eliminate Na'Vi and will advance to the quarterfinals.
Oh, man. Toby, you've been talking a while there. That's kind of a long series of team fight. Holy crap, dude.